Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and the Xeno Arena update is out now for everyone. Well, it should be. I know that Nintendo and Xbox are taking their time, but you will be able to get the download or the update very soon. Fingers crossed. But for those of you who already have it and you're wondering, how the heck do I do this whole like Pokemon Xeno Arena thing? I'm about to show you that. So make sure you have some pets with you. If you press down on your D-pad, go over to your creatures icon and make sure you have some. Like I think I have 18. They've upgraded the capacity, so now you can get up to 30. But remember, you need to buy your slots. So you can have up to 30 different animals now, and they have stats. Look at this. This was a frost animal because it came from a frost planet, a cold planet. But yeah, we're allowed to have up to 30. If you want to buy it, you can also, as always, go into your difficulty options, make your purchases free, apply it if you want to. If you want to buy it, that's totally legit too. But if you want to just do it for free, go in here now. 825. It went from 2,500 to 825. And let's see if it actually works. I have 121,000 nanites, well, and 837. Let's see, does it go down? It didn't even go down. Look at that, boom. It didn't even go down. So it's absolutely free if you do it in creative mode. So if you don't want to go through the headache and you want to get all of your animal slots, just go to free. And then when you're done, go back in your difficulty settings, go all the way back down here. You don't even have to go down here. Just go to, instead of custom, just go to normal mode again, and it goes right back to normal mode, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. You can switch your difficulty at any time if you want to. You don't have to do it that way. Just a little bit easier. Anyway, once you have some animals, and most of us already have animals, you were just going along, you saw a really cute animal or a really cool looking animal. So as long as you have a few animals, we say minimum of 3, go to the Space Anomaly right here. We're going to head to the Space Anomaly because there is a new character that we can interact with. Oceanus. He's a new traveler on the Space Anomaly, and he allows you to do, well, at least he starts the whole Xeno, I keep wanting to say Xenomorph. It's not a Xenomorph. Xeno Arena, Animal Arena, Battle Arena, whatever you want to call it. Pokemon. He starts you on that journey. So as of right now, we don't know what the heck to do. But if you come over here, over where the, oh, there you go. As soon as you land on the Space Anomaly, it tells you, hey, look, Hollow Arena battles are here. Challenge other players or alien life forms. That's the thing. It's not a PvP only thing. You can challenge NPCs. So there's just random aliens that you can just challenge if you want to. Or if you're on the Space Anomaly, make sure you have your multiplayer turned on and you can fight anybody over here. Just keep in mind, everyone has been playing No Man's Sky for a long time. I am sure the player battles are going to be insanely difficult because everyone's going to be hardcore and have all of their animals maxed out. But here you go. They've added these new Hollow Arena tables because when you battle, it's basically just a hologram of the animals you're using. But if you want to do the PvE, just go play the NPCs, the aliens in the game. Head over here to Oceanus. There's a marker over him now. This is his table. Let's talk to him. Hello there. The life form regards me with bulging eyes, oddly magnified by the curve of their tank head. Is that... Oh, a companion register. Are you a collector? Please, let me see. They should have called him Professor Oceanus, just to really dial it home. All right, well, let's show him our register. I think this is basically the same no matter what, depending on the animals you have, but I don't know. Maybe it changes for you. Let me know down in those comments. The traveler pores over the data. The crustacean-like growth in their tank bobs up and down. Astounding, such variety. And look at this one. What an unusual creature. A fine collection. I wonder if I came with one, if it would change it. Because I have 18 different creatures. So if I had just one creature, I bet you would say something different, but I don't know. But manners, introductions. Hello, I'm Oceanus, a fellow collector, a strategist, a traveler now settled. Specialist Polo recently welcomed me to this extraordinary place. It's exciting to meet a new challenger. Shall we play? A game of tactics, your companion against mine. So this is the beginning. You can say, hey, initiate the Holo Battle Arena. But you can also talk like, hey, what about tactics? Turn by turn, we command our collection. A clash of claws, fangs, tentacles, and mandibles. Choose each command thoughtfully. When all my creatures are exhausted, you have won. It's a turn-based think Pokemon. It's very, very similar to Pokemon. Legally distinct, Nintendo. Legally distinct, but very similar. Each life, each creature is unique. Some creatures have advantages against others. A broader collection gives broader options. Use your curiosity. Play and experiment. Are my creatures going to get harmed doing this? Oh no. The Holo Arena is safe simulation. Your collection will learn, but they cannot be hurt. So it's all just holograms. All right, let's initiate. So this is where you pick your battle. Like, you could go over here and see what they have. So anytime you go to a battle on the holo table, you could say, okay, they're going to have these creatures. And this is very important. Just like in any other turn-based game, you're going to have strong and weak animals compared to what they have. So, like for instance, this is a desert creature. It has stronger attacks against toxic, weaker against tropical. The desert creature also is stronger defense against fire, but weak against mechanical. So that's how you can kind of plan out yours. Like, okay, I need something that is going to be toxic or fire. There's another one, mechanical, toxic. So those are the ones that he's strong in. So actually, I need the tropical or mechanical, radioactive or fire. So I'm looking at the weaknesses. And then tropical, mechanical. So I want tropical, mechanical, and probably fire. That's what I want. Anyway, so let's get in and choose my team. And it just brings up your register. Okay, what do I have here? I have a anomalous creature. Let's grab that. So my gelling like a felon. It is strong against radioactive and mechanical, weak against fire and tropical. I also have, we have a few of these here. I have just a variety of different creatures. I had some flying creatures here. Got my big worm. Let's try a tropical. And also, when you select them, you'll notice they have their stats here. So you can see, okay, this creature is a A-class creature. They have stats. Combat effectiveness, agility, and health. And as you battle, they will actually let you increase all of that stuff. You'll earn skill points. And like if I get to one skill point, I can put one skill point in combat effectiveness and increase that. But as you battle along, you will gain that experience. So you need to battle to get them stronger. And we'll just do petit. So I have my gelling like a felon, which has an S-class health. But again, my health bar is actually only here. So S is just the limit. So if S is the full bar, a B class will only be like half the bar. So if I upgrade this animal, I can upgrade the health to the full bar, but my agility will only go halfway because it's limited by my stat. The A will go to 3/4. So just an example. So that kind of tells you what the limitations are of your animal. If you have an animal that has, like, for instance, a C class, that means I could try to upgrade my health, but it'll never go that high because it's a very low health animal. So all these stats, and you cannot change these stats on your animal. These are permanent, meaning it'll never go to an A class or an S class on combat effectiveness. You have to deal with whatever the stats are of that animal. It kind of makes you go out and try to find better animals, because I can go find another one of these, and it might have different stats on a different planet. So that's why you kind of want to min-max your animals and say, okay, I want an S class on all of my stats. That way I can max out the bar all the way full. Anyway, let's just throw that in there, gelling like a felon. All right, let's confirm. So now we know we're going to go fight them. Let's battle begin. And listen to this music. Yeah, so here's the combat. Like, this is how it looks. So you have your moves for your animal. You can wait a turn at the bottom. You can switch out your creature. This will basically use your turn to switch. Or you can just give up. You can resign and say, sorry, I don't want to come back. if his animals are too strong and I know I'm never going to beat him, I can just quit out. That way I don't have to waste my time trying to do anything. But we're going to try it. So we have a whole bunch of different stuff here. You usually have your one hit stuff at the top. So this is every turn I can use the plasma beam. I have a mangle, which will do more damage over different turns. I have data harvest, and these are all going to be different. So your animal will have different moves compared to mine. These are all just for mine. But you have different kinds of moves here. Plasma. There you go. That's my turn, and now it's his turn. Listen to that battle music. All right. And he's going faster. So he moves first. So that's the speed, of an animal it affects it. The size will affect it. If you have a gigantic animal, it will have an effect. The size difference, if it's smaller, it'll have an effect. It's crazy. The depth of this is absolutely nuts. So now you'll notice down here, he has mangle on him. So that is, it tells me this animal will take between 22 and 34 physical damage every turn for 2 more turns. So that was my power. If I do data harvest, it'll remove all the positive effects on the animal. So if I should have used that on his speed, it would have gotten rid of his extra speed. Absorb all 20% of all incoming damage. Let's do that. So now I have a green status effect. That's a positive. Green is positive. Red is negative. So yeah, now he has a positive as well. See that? So I can kind of see what's going on. So you can plan out your attacks here. He used an oil spill on himself. Okay. But you can kind of plan out your attack. Like, okay, he's going to block 22% of all my damage I send his way for the next 5 turns. So I need to make sure I can do this. I can remove all the positives. So I'll remove that effect because it's positive. See ya. Done and done. Now it's his turn. He did it again. Increase agility. There we go. Also got hurt. And so agility is your speed. So he's faster than me. Oh, hit me. I'm going to mangle him again. So I'm going to line up all these. And look at that. Every move has a specific cooldown on it. So some of the stronger moves, you'll have to wait a couple of turns before you can use it, just like anything else, like this one right here. I got 1 on this, so I have to wait 1 more move before I can use Mangle again. 1 more move before I can use Data Harvest again. So I have all that stuff that I can see. You go, okay, there is a lot to this. I thought it was just going to be a generic animal battler. No, this is very, very in-depth. There's a whole bunch of mechanics in here that you might be, if you're a traditional Pokemon player, you're going to be comfortable with this. If you're a turn-based, action game, turn-based role-playing game player, these are going to be normal for you. But if you're not used to that, it's kind of overwhelming. If you don't play these games normally, it's going to be kind of overwhelming. All right, he's going to take out my my little robot over here. Or unless he does his speed, okay. Let's do that. Can I do it? Oh, yeah, got him. Cleansed him. Screw you, buddy. He's going to attack me, though. Watch. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to line up mine. So I have 2 of them. Look at it. I can just keep stacking it as well. I have 2 fail safes right there. So I am ready to go. I'm blocking all that incoming damage. Boom. Absorb that. Mangled him. Mangle him again. So yeah, and it's crazy the amount of, number 1, strength and weakness of the animals. Again, you can go through and say, okay, it's a desert animal. It is strong against toxic and fire, but it's weak against tropical and mechanical. So there is a whole bunch of here. And also, it depends on the combat potential, the agility, the maximum health of the creature has an effect on that. Their move set, depending on what they do. It's crazy. There we go. Take him out. Take him out. Done. All right, now he moves on to his next animal. Oh, nice little butterfly. There. So anything that comes my way, I'll absorb it. Unless it's like 1,000 damage. Oop, almost. Almost got me on that one. We'll do a mangle on him. I'm going to try to set it up for my next creature because I have a feeling he's going to take me out on this one. So at least there'll be a mangle because the moves I do now, it stays with the animal. So this will stay there even if my animal dies. Oh, unless he cleanses it like that, of course. Dang it. I can deal 1,000 damage to myself, but increases the combat effectiveness of your whole team by 85%. So I'll do that. I'm going to sacrifice this guy because he only has 7 health anyway. Done. I have to move on to my next animal. I sacrificed him. Let's do that one. Now they get a move because I had to switch out. Ooh, damn. Okay, yeah, they sacrificed. They did a lot of damage to me first, but they have a negative effect on them. Nice. 76 tropical damage for 3 turns. I will take that. So now you're just going to get a whole bunch of damage. His own and mine. Oh, no! Dang it. Cleansed himself. Mangle him. There we go. That was pretty good. Dang it. Razor Leaf. Let's try that. Gave me a negative effect. What did I get? Force swap to mechanical in 3. Oh no! It's going to force swap me in 3 moves. So I got to do some damage while I'm here. I mean, I could cleanse that if I had that ability. So it all depends on your ability. You don't have anything like... I could switch it out now. Or if I had the ability, I could just do it to myself. Stun him. Now you're stunned, buddy. You can't do anything. Yep. Spore Cloud? Sure. There we go. Strong. I'm going to mangle. Let's see if you can do that without me. What do you have here? Oh, reflect 17%. So I'm getting 17 on my own damage back to me. Oh my god. Yep, see? Reflected on me. Boom, boom. I have sulfuric touch. Let's do just a Razor Leaf. It's going to damage me, but I might damage him more. Yep, there we go. Done. And I got me a little bit, but we're good. And I won! Oh, yeah. You win, Leave Arena. So, when you complete a battle, you get experience. You see how all my stuff I'm getting experience for my animals? I got nanites, and I get an important item. Where's it at? Oh, really? I have to talk to you again? Wonderful game. You give me such much to consider. Oceanus' eyes shimmer in their liquid face. They seem thrilled by the challenge of battle, already calculating strategies for the next time. Take this treat. It is for your creature. It is not for you. Do not eat it. Okay, retroviral pellet. The pellet will modify the fabric of a creature. Their battle possibilities will expand and grow stronger. So there you go. We have a pellet right here. So if I go into my menu here, it is a specialized treat laced with gene manipulating retroviruses capable of evolving the battle capabilities of a companion. So if I want to go into my catalog, and let's look at my my animals. Let's look at Patty Patty. If I double select them, A and then A again, or X and X if you're on X or a PlayStation, now I get the stat tree for my animal. So you have your levels here. And again, remember, you cannot change these letter grades. These just limit you on what the bar can go up to. So my agility can go really, really high because it's S. My health is only going to go up so much because it's a B. It's limited because it's B. So just keep in mind, and these cannot change. You cannot make your combat effectiveness any higher. Now, if you want to make, if I have Patty drop me an egg, like I have them gestate an egg, what I could do is I could take that egg from Patty over here to the egg sequencer, and I can modify that egg, and I can make it grow taller. I can make the color different, the neural calibrator, so I can change the stats here. But Patty, my animal Patty that I have, that one is locked in. I have to change it genetically through the egg sequencer for those genes to change. So keep that in mind. However, what I could do with Patty is she has 8% more mutation progress. So I took her into battle. She earned 8%. The more battles I do, the higher this will go until it gets to 100%, and it will give me a skill point, a gene point right here. When you have a gene point, you can use that to increase your agility, your health, your combat. You can increase all of these for 10 increases, 10 levels. There's a lot to take in. I know there's a lot to take in. The other thing you can do is you can change the abilities, your moves. Now, you're not allowed to do this until you reach maximum level, meaning you have to come back here and get agility to level 10, health to level 10, and combat to level 10. Once all of 3 of these are level 10, they allow you to change out your moves. You can change these to whatever you want. Now, it's random. If I select it, it'll just give me a random other move. You don't get to choose, like there's not a big list. It'll just say, okay, random roll. Now it has, fart cloud instead of spore cloud. Something like that. I don't know if fart cloud is an ability, but I hope it is. Anyway, there is that. But also, the important thing is we got a retroviral pellet. We need to use that. So if we pull up one of our animals, let's pull up Patty. Where's Patty at? There she is. If I talk to Patty, I can give her a regular treat pellet, which is just normal food, or I can give her one retroviral pellet right here. Now she has a full level. It's like an extra level. You give a skill point to your animal. So now if I go in and I check Patty right here, look at that. She has an icon saying that she can be genetically modified. She has a genetic point right here. 1 point available. And again, I can't do any moves yet. It says, sorry, you have to be max level before you can do this. But if I go in here and I say, you know what, Patty, you want health. So you see how my health is right here? If I increase that, health just increased by 275 points. If my health stat had an S class on it, it would have been higher than 275. So that is why you want a really good stat animal. But we increased her health. So now Patty's a little bit healthier. So yeah, we're good. Now let's talk to Oceanus again. Did your creature enjoy the pellet? Did it let me? Ah, yes, an important gene. An interesting choice. The Arena League encourages gene tinkering. Retroviral pellets are sometimes presented to winners, so when you win a battle, you have a chance of getting a pellet. Sometimes you just get nanites and you just get experience from doing the battle. But in this case, we got a pellet as well. It is all part of the game. What about the Arena League? A faction of collectors, intergalactic, everywhere. Collecting brings its own satisfaction, but if medals motivate you, the Arena League offers them to the exceptional. But what about the Holo Arenas? There are many more. Beyond Nada and Polo's home, travelers play here, but my most challenging opponents was a Corvax and Calypso. It took me several iterations to beat them. I see potential in you, strange collector. When you have practiced some more, would you play me again? I get so Bored. I love to play, but not many can keep up with me. Oceanus sighs, their face blurred by bubbles, and then suddenly they brighten. Oh, here, please, take this. This member of the Arena League has been looking for an opponent. I'm gonna take it. If you best this opponent, more invitations will flow. Play, strategize, collect, and ascend. The highest ranking champions play in space stations. Once you have bested a champion, could we play again? I could barely wait. So now I have a new invitation. So if I use this invitation, it will mark another challenger, and sometimes they'll be on space stations. They'll be in planetary archives. They have these holo tables everywhere. The only downside is you cannot build these. These are pre-made things, so they're preset. You have to go to locations, space stations, planetary archives, that kind of stuff. Some of the buildings will have them. And so you just need to find that. And the only way to start a battle, no opponent available. You have to wait and make sure there's another person here first. Like if I had multiplayer turned on, someone was probably going to be waiting here, waiting to battle. But because there's nobody here, I can't fight them. So like if you go into a space station and you see an alien waiting at a table, maybe you can go battle them. Definitely. Or again, just use your invitation. This basically turns on your mission. So if you go into your log, look at that. Now you have a mission set. Now you have a mission to do all the cool arena battles. So definitely, guys, this is a huge update. Like way bigger than I thought. I thought, oh, it's just going to be a generic pet fighting battle thing. No, there's a lot more to it. So hopefully this video at least starts you off on what to do. So now you can go do your arena battles and you can go out and start finding cool animals. So hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.